Folks, and we came back with some more X3. Farnham's Legacy, in case you weren't aware. Oh, okay. That's,
Soyri, L, Gamma.
5 million and an agent. Okay, let's do that. What's your cargo like?
Command accepted.
You are talking?
I will send the information.
Hermes. Soyri, L, Gamma.
Gonna need some more energy cells up in this bitch. But, it's strange that Parna to give me 5 million to go transport somebody.
Successfully done. Autopilot.
I am on board. Hatch closed. Transport me to my destination.
You got it, boss. Oh, you are also low on ye old energy cells, so you can. Oh,
Entering Duke's vision. Ore mine, L, Beta. Docking granted.
I wonder if they actually have energy cells. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. They have plenty of energy cells.
Ore mine, L, Beta. Asteroid. Ore mine, L, Beta. Asteroid. Ore mine, L, Beta.
There we go. Easiest 5 million ever.
Successfully done.
You have proved yourself worthy of our respect.
So we'll probably chill around here because we are in
X, L, Beta.
Parnid space, as you probably could tell. Can't remember what brought me down here, but over here.
Docking granted.
You are talking?
I will allow you to view
Yeah, might as well.
and send the information you require now.
We'll quickly see what this guy has or needs. That's another station over there. Yeah, that's the other Sawyery. That's grand. So maybe this will be another transport mission.
You are talking?
What job do you think yourself?
Never mind. It is not. Yeah. So we shall
Solar power plant.
jump in there,
L, Beta.
grab everything. Well, stock up on energy cells. We'll give ourselves room for
In the name of Priest Emperor
yeah.
Czar, our
So
priest
we'll
Emperor
hold
is delighted
500.
to welcome such as you aboard.
Connection to local trading network
We'll hold
established.
we'll hold 500 energy cells because that'll give us room for 10 passengers. Which
Gate, Emperor's wisdom.
you know, just in case we come across one that requires us to. Oof, that's a mile away.
Jump device charging at
Come across one that requires us to.
Aurora missile.
You have a-
Banshee missile transferred. Dragonfly missile. Firefly. Firelance missile. Hurricane impulse ray emitter transfer. Entering Emperor's
Can't remember. Did I
wisdom.
have all 8 of those mass drivers installed? 2, 4, 6 mass drivers. Iron shard, mosquito missile.
Mosquito missile transferred. Particle Excel phased repeater gun.
Yeah.
Transferred.
I find a phased repeater gun.
Rapier remote guided silkworm missile. Thunderbolt wasp missile. Transferred. Mass driver. Transferred. Mass driver ammunition. Transferred. Energy cells. Transferred.
Oh yeah, I picked up a few more Marines as well. Oh yeah. New sector.
Solar power
One
plant.
mission.
Air beta.
Fuck, that's a distance. 88 kilometers away. Yes. So leave yourself room for 10 passengers. Passengers, I believe, are 6 volume. So in case we find a mission to carry like 10 military personnel over to another station for a reasonable sum of money, we have the room to do so. That's not one. So, how far were you?
Gate. Trinity. Sanctum. Gamma.
You're 80 kilometers. So, money's getting there. We have just over 29 million on our person. No, the Nostrip oil, not doing great. The chip plants made us 1.3 million. The crystal fabs made us 5 million. The ore mine has made us 758 million. Thousand? Can you imagine? Million? Silicon mines made us 1 million. The Palladium foundries made us 269,000. The space reads made us 1.7 million. The reason I know that is because I set all their money to 100,000.
Entering Trinity Sanctum.
And I don't have it automatically transferring the money. So their balance is from their traders coming in, buying their stock.
Paranid Trading Dock.
So let's have a wee look. How much discovery points do we have? We have 418,000. I did spend 25,000 on the discovery, which was sent into Homo Light.
You are talking to the
I shall send the information to you now.
It's going to give me
To have this jump?
just shy of 1 million to
You are
transport him.
talking to the
Well, please
What can we
choose a
spend?
reward on which to spend your discovery points.
We get electromagnetic plasma cannon. We can get 1.9 thousand or 1900 silicon wafers. We can get 1 million credits. No point. Whole sheet blueprint 6 point. Excuse me, sorry. Just shy of 6.4 million. Yeah, we're a few discovery points short.
You are talking
This is what we require.
So because
You are talking
I shall send the information to
we might as well. It's just shy of 1 million. It takes 2 seconds.
Successfully done. Autopilot.
I suppose it really depends
securely on board. Let us depart.
on where that powers.
Jump
Nah,
device
it's not too
charging
far.
at 10%.
It also takes us back into Talati space.
Decked.
So let me guess.
Pirate base.
I'm going to guess that the pirates either want slaves or space fuel. And it's going to be a silly amount. I mean, like in the thousands. Well, I suspect maybe 1600.
You are talking
What troubles you? I will send the information you require.
Okay, so it wasn't that bad.
You are talking
Welcome to the Please choose a reward on which to spend your discovery points.
So, 944 silicon wafers, 6 quantum tubes, or the Panther Raider blueprint for just shy of 4 million. If, for those who don't know, the Panther Raider is an M7 split ship. It's a carrier, I think. Like there's some M7s that are like mini carriers. I'm very sure the Panther is one of them. Like between 20 and 30 ships, I think. Or is it 14?
Successfully.
I thank you for your help in this matter.
Let's find out. So split, split, split. There we go. M7 Panther Raider. 20 ships. Okay. Can dock 20 M5s, M4s, or M3s, or a combination of them all. It's got turrets. It can use phase repeater guns. It's got front turrets. But it can't use incendiary bomb launchers, strangely enough. Yeah. And in comparison, so the Panther Raider can hold 20 ships. The Raptor, which is the purpose-built carrier, can hold 65.
Autopilot off.
I generally don't really know the point of a carrier from a player's perspective.
Teladi trading station.
Because if you're going to get a capital ship that you're going to fly about, and you might as well go for an M2. Unless you just stack your ship full of people with plasma burst generators and or phased repeater guns, and just send them all out in a wave. But then they're very squishy. Like the smaller ships in comparison, like if you have a capital ship, usually you'd probably be going up against another capital ship. I don't know. Maybe other people can give me their opinions on it, but just saying, if I was going to go to the trouble of getting a capital ship, I would get an M2 or an M7.
You are talking?
Let up. I require.
M2 being the destroyer, M7 being the frigate.
You are talking?
Let us. The information you require is being transmitted now. You might encounter some tricky moments. Would you
Here's-
choose to take further profit from this job?
Just 20,000 short of 6 million to go and take him to a station that's probably just around the corner. Yeah, all right.
Successfully done. Autopilot.
Ministry of Finance.
Trapped in. Do not waste time. Take me from here now.
So, I am wondering now at this stage if the further south you go is the more cash.
Entering Ministry of Finance.
Okay, so how far you are?
Weapon
What
component
distance?
factory.
So
Alpha.
I'm better off jumping up to the North Gate.
Jump device charging at 10%. Entering Ministry
But yeah,
of Finance.
that's two missions that have been,
Component factory.
you know,
Alpha.
5 to 6 million payouts. Like Parnet, I'm not massive. I'm a massively high rep. I think I'm like third highest or something. Reputation of Parnet.
You are
So
talking?
maybe.
Would you choose to take?
Success.
Would you choose?
Yeah, that's.
Heavy weapons. Autopilot. off.
Excuse me, sorry about that. But that's two transport missions that have been considerably higher payouts than the others that I've noticed.
You are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your request.
If this one is another transport with a high payout, then maybe it is a case of the further south in the universe. Maybe.
Do you wish to profit from this job?
Even no, it's not a go transport someone, but
Silicon mine.
it was still a chunky boy. Payout wise. 2 million to go follow someone. Pretty sure that's higher than most of the other payouts here. So there's about 6,000 discovery points in this sector.
You are talking to
You the information you require.
Silicon mine.
Go grab some shit. You know.
You are talking.
Do you require assistance?
He has skip schematics. Okay, very good. Ship schematics.
These prices are worth profits.
Falcon Sentinel for 2.1 million. I'm sure if I do enough piracy, I can eventually get someone to be able in a Falcon Sentinel. So where were they? That's one of them. That's another one. And then there's a 1,000er.
Asteroid.
So I sneaking suspicion that's gonna be one. Yeah. So that's the 2.7 thousand. We have the 2.7 thousands on our screens in the corners. And then that one I believe was the 1,000 something. So 2.7. Here's 2,700. I can get rid of you.
Asteroid.
And that's 12.5. So I think that's what. That's 4,000 there. And then this is the other one. That's all the way over there. And we might have a wee sort of see if we can get access to the stock exchange. Because the stock exchange has worked out so well for me so far.
Teiladi Stock Exchange.
That's tongue in cheek, by the way. It's done absolutely fucking shocking. Local stock exchanges. Right. So Grand Exchange. My impulse ray emitters have made a loss of 435,000. My ore has made a loss of 137,000. Dunsally 74,000. Hard stock exchange. 133. Yeah, it's made. Yeah. Probably just per investments, but sure. There's probably a way to it. Something you can probably do to get profit from those. I would imagine if you like, we'll have a look at this and sort of see what the crack is.
Incoming message.
Admin fee of 10,000. Yeah, okay. So, so I have a sneaking suspicion. Obviously, there's supply and demand. If the demand is higher than the supply, the value goes up. If the supply is higher than the demand, the supply goes down. So, for example, energy cells. The supply is 223,000, demand is 150. 224,000, the demand is 155,000. So the value of the energy cells is going to go down because there's an abundance of energy cells. Whereas stot spices, there's fuck all supply of stot spices in Ministry of Finance and bad debt. However, there's a demand of 11,662. So it's trading at the maximum, the 97. Whereas the ore, for example, it's over twice supply than the demand, so it's trading at the minimum. And the same with silicon wafers, same with crystals, fighter drones, and all that. So realistically, there's no point buying the stocks of stot spices because they can only go down. Um, However, I would suggest that between these two sectors here, bad debt and Ministry of Finance, which is what this stock exchange sort of manages, because you can see up here, it would suggest that perhaps there's room for stud spices, for a factory of stud spices. Aye. Factories, stud spice. Is it Talati or is it Parnid? Okay, it's actually boron. So,
Autopilot off.
so there's room for some boron stations in this place. That's what I read that as.
Gate rise desire.
Now, what I am trying to do at the minute is steal the ion disruptor, make thing, for the boron. So so I believe Great Reef. So it's the ion disruptor forge that I'm trying to get.
Command accepted.
It's not doing too well for me, but you know. So I need 754 influence, 346. Might as well just whack that all.
Command accepted.
So yeah. I was talking about M1. I find it pointless. It's probably handy if you have a lot of ships, nowhere to really put them. But M3s, M4s, and M5s are sitting, in that headquarters. It's an interior dock, so there's no limit to how many fighters, interceptors, or scouts that you can have. Whereas if it was only external docks, obviously then, because there's like, is it 5 external docks for the TPs and stuff, the
Entering
non-capital
rise desire.
um ships.
Ore mine M alpha.
Aye, so you've your hangar, which has no limit. You have an external for like the TS, which is a small transport, personnel transport, military transport. M8 bombers, M6 corvettes. Don't know why M3 and M4 and M5s are there. Anyway, and then you have 6 external ones for capital ships. So your large transports, which is, for example, the Elephant. M7, which is your frigate. M2 destroyer. M1 carrier. So if you didn't have this, a hangar would kind of make sense if you like to have a lot of little ships, because you could just have them all sit in that hangar.
You are talking to the...
Is there something transmitting information now?
He wants a Buster Sentinel, will give me next to fuck off for it. Oh, I'll just buy that to get out of the road.
Is being transmitted.
You are talking...
I sort of just want to try and find another. Just taking a screenshot for a thumbnail. I want to find another transport mission to sort of get an idea of if it's just going to be ludicrously high again because of where I am, or if that was just pure coincidence. He would give me 2 million for a Paradigm 5.
You are talking.
Tomahawk missile manufacturing plant. Alpha.
Tomahawk, eh?
You are talking.
There's another one that's just a transport. That's 2 million. So maybe I'll hang around here for a wee bit to try and accrue some more money.
Successfully docked. Auto.
I am securely on board. Take me to my destination and be quick about it.
Jump
There's
device
something red
charging
there.
at 10%.
I don't even recognize what. Oh, fighter drones. Okay.
30.
Oh yeah, that's probably something I'm not gonna have time. Yeah, definitely not that in my asteroids, but guarantee there's probably discovery points in there as well.
Entering family realm.
Right. So
Split
what else we got?
You are talking to the automated.
He's selling the Dragon Blueprint, which I almost accidentally bought.
Please choose a reward on which
Cluster
to spend
Sentinel,
your discovery
102,000. 64 yield silicon asteroid. Which would be not bad actually, depending on, again, supply and demand. So 1700 discovery points. One asteroid worth discovery points in here. But anyway, I'm going to call the episode there. So once it does its wee talking.
Successfully.
You have done well. An excellent job.
And just having a wee look, see what ships are available here. Could get another elephant. Haha. We have enough for a tiger. I don't think we have enough to equip said tiger. But we do want to make eventually the incendiary bomb launcher for said tiger. So, I do believe the Marauder has that for sale. It does indeed, and don't have it high enough rep. That's why we haven't bought it yet. Okay. It also does its plasma burst generators, but yeah. That's. I'm not gonna put them in those sectors. I'm probably gonna put them in. I don't know what sectors, but
Autopilot off. Split stock exchange.
we'll have a quick look at the stock exchange. Do we have access to this one already? Looks like we
Successfully
do.
docked.
All hail the
Okay.
family Ronkar. The Split Dynasty honors your presence on board.
Connection to local trading network established.
So there is demand for silicon wafers in here. Is there an asteroid with a decent, something?
Welcome to. Please choose a reward on which to spend your discovery points.
A 64 yield. That's over half of our discovery points. It's very tempting. I think what I should do is scan these asteroids and see if there's any high yield silicon already. But I think I should definitely put a silicon mine in around here somewhere. Anywho, that's it for me. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more. I would be keen to hear opinions on capital ships, specifically M1s and their purpose, or what you believe their purpose is. But anywho, as I said, that's it for me. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.